Good day to you and welcome along to another slow and steady gaming video. Today we're going to be on SnowRunner, and this game I've probably pumped around 500 hours in easily, and even more. I've played and completed the base game on Switch. I've initially had this on PlayStation 4 and completed the base game, and then I had a massive problem. I inadvertently managed to get all the trophies, and I'm not really a platinum, go-getter, but I was one trophy away from the platinum, and I looked at it and it said deliver all cargo, and I was like, how is that trophy not popped for me? And I can only think that it's been the migration between PS4 and PS5, when you update it, and it's sort of like missed something. Excuse me, I'm just going to take a little drink of tea. So I've had to come back to Michigan and basically start again. And I'm going to run modded trucks. My fleet is over there. I kind of keep my fleet really small. You can argue that, what are you doing with Russian trucks? I've got some American ones. You can see them on the foreground there. But some of the ones in the foreground, in the distance, some of the ones in the distance, you can see the American ones, but I have a mix, and I kind of have in my mind that, let's just start this truck up. I kind of have in my mind that this is my fleet, and because it's a global, it's a global service, isn't it, that we go around all these places and help rebuild them after a natural disaster, that I can have a small fleet of some of the best trucks that I kind of, that I've warmed to. And after playing over 500 hours, you kind of, you get to know or like certain trucks, and I've always loved this game. I've loved how chill it is. I love seeing the dust get kicked up on the tyres. I love the mud. I love the challenge of trying to get somewhere. And although the vanilla trucks are really tough, to be honest, some of them, I just find the modded trucks, providing you don't go too OP, I find the modded trucks a more pleasurable experience. And that's like, you've paid your money for your game, so maybe you should play your game your way. I hear mods are coming into Roadcraft, which I don't think is a bad idea, providing, well, again, play your way, but I won't pick up any completely OP mods, and we'll see how it goes. But I can't help but think I'm a little bit disappointed with, just look how those tyres and wheels move. It's just such an addictive game. But I didn't really get on board with the expeditions, that's what it's called, because I didn't really, I guess I was gutted. I really wanted, another a Spin Tires game. I think it's a great franchise, and there is, I think there's a lot of scope there. But doing these spin-offs, I suppose they're making money. New game comes out about £40, and like I said, I didn't get exhibitions, but I sort of feel like I'm going to jump on the Roadcraft bandwagon, just because I want a new game. I've completed this, although I'm doing the run again, to try and get this trophy. And let's just pop it into auto. We are on tarmac, so we can give it a bit of welly. So I've got this login mission to do. I don't intend to spend, to put loads of snow running videos up on the channel. I don't really know where the channel's going, really. I sort of have a concept for it. I like the idea of taking in the world and taking it nice and slow, and because some of these worlds are absolutely beautiful, and sometimes we play games and we race to the next game, and we just play them really quickly. So I thought, I've got a couple up on the channel, and yeah, I don't know, we'll just see how it goes, right? But if you do like this type of content and you fancy subscribing to, I don't know, me, then feel free. That would be totally cool. But equally, if this is not your cup of tea, there is such a plethora of YouTubers out there. I'm sure you can find something that will be your jam. But if not, then maybe make a YouTube channel and do what I'm doing. I've got some things going on in life, so it just sort of seemed like a good time to start a channel and put a few videos up. That's kind of my thoughts. But I've just always liked the look of this game, you know. So they've got a bit of damage there on just a 2% on a rock with a back tyre. And of course in Roadcraft there is no damage. There is no fuel. And can you believe this, right? So if I just pull over a sec, pop the handbrake on. So if we zoom in, can I zoom in? Zoom in, zoom in. And you can see our little driver there. So he's the only driver in SnowRunner. He's been with us for 5 years. And they decided in Roadcraft not to put an animated driver in. Now to me, like, where's the immersion? Like, if you're not going to put a driver in the truck, it just looks... I don't know. Is that really true? Are they really not putting a driver in the truck? I mean, I don't mind whether it's a guy, a girl. I couldn't give two buggers really. I do like to role play, so I sort of figure this guy has got a family. I think it's a great what would you call it? You know, like a trailer, but there's a live action trailer of him and his wife saying that, you know, take care and come back soon. This guy's been out for 5 years and still hasn't gone home yet. But I don't think we want to see stories in games, but it's okay in your mind to make up a few things, and you know. But yeah, here we are. So we're going to go down and get these logs, and I don't think it's going to be... Oh, lovely air brakes there, so we're going to just take it a bit steady. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to be doing tipping trucks or racing. There's obviously a bit of a bank here on the left, only a little bit, but it would send a truck over, you know, especially with this logging crane. I brought the logging crane with me just in case we do tip. Never say never. I think we're heading over to Smithville Dam. But I just want to get this last bloody trophy. I mean, it's a bit unfair, isn't it? After putting 500 hours in, and that trophy's not popped for me. Right, handbrake on, and it's not very square, is it? Let's do it properly. Let's try and get that trailer square so we can get... There we go. Now, if I was really immersive, I would put the crane... Should I try it? Should we give it a go? Or just load the logs? No, because, do you know, you put 3 logs in the back of the trailer, and then you push pack, and then suddenly 30 logs appear, or 20. So I'm just going to pack them. Look, there we go. So we've got our logs, right? Cool, they're pushed up against that crane, aren't they? But it's not, none of it's clipping really, so it does kind of fit. There we go. Right, so we're going to have to head over to Smithville now. Now, I kind of want to take this route here. Now, the road's all flooded, but it's literally... Now, there's a sort of golden rule. Sometimes the quickest route is not always the fastest. Something like that. But we're going to take it anyway. I've always have to go right the way around. So we're heading to Smithville. So we put up some markers there. So let's get it done. I did start this at 6 o'clock in the morning. We're not going to mess with the time. Where's the way out of here? I see it. I kind of see it. Right. So I don't know if it's going to be dark when we get there. We will see. It's a bit of a grey day, to be fair. We're still in, I think, are we in auto? Yeah, we might have to put that in low, high. And this is kind of where the game gets immersive. We've got a load on now. And Just got to watch the terrain, watch some of the, you know, to see whether it will send the truck over, and think about our route, and see if you bring a vanilla truck up here, this truck will struggle. So these modded trucks, they do, in my opinion, they do what a truck of this should probably do in the first place. So I sort of have no qualms with it, really. We've got some rain. Now it would be cool if the rain made the mud super sloshy, and perhaps you had to wait out the rain before you could do a heavy haul. That would be super cool. So not too bad. I probably didn't need to take that quite as wide, but we're okay. So we're up on some tarmac now. Do I want to throw it into let's throw it into high. That won't be as fast as automatic, and we've got this river passing coming up, so crikey, a truck's bouncing, isn't it? Come on, let us through. Right, so here's our river crossing. Now I don't know how this is going to go. I know a vanilla truck won't go through here. I'm hoping, I mean, you'll see that when you park on some mud, it will actually start to sink. And this is just how immersive this game is. Oh, let's put it into a low high. So, I don't know if we're going to need diff lock. Let's just see how it goes. This might be a bit of a big ask. We've still got daylight. And we've also got a tree down there, so we need to go on the outside of that tree. Diff lock is always on. I might have bitten off more than I can chew. Should have gone the long way round, you know. So the long way round would have been tarmacked. We're doing okay. We're spinning a bit there, so I think the wheels are maybe running a bit too quick, so I'm just going to bring that low down a little bit, just so the wheels are not running up so high, and they're acting more as they're gripping rather than, do you know my point? You know, so in the gears on here, so if we bring it down to low, say, they just won't, the wheels won't run quite as fast, so therefore we're not spinning up so much. But we're actually doing okay. Look at this. And obviously, because it's a modded truck, we've got a modded gearbox, and you know, it's really usable. So there we go. We can throw that right up on the low, and great stuff. We made it through. So I must admit, I wasn't sure. I wasn't completely sure. You certainly get to some of the Russia maps later, and it gets a bit hairy. Let's just take this out here. There we go. And we'll throw it up into high, and we'll keep on trucking. So if you've not played this game, I guess, I don't know, gamers, there's all kinds of different gamers. My, you know, my nephew probably wouldn't play this game. You know, actually, he has played this game, because when we hooked up once, but, you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's very chill, there's not a lot of, you know, dopamine hits. Although for me, you know, I find a lot of pleasure in, like, you know, we've got a bit of a rocky road coming up here, so we can throw it back into low, because you will damage your suspension. Now again, you know, coming back to roadcraft, they're going to have none of this damage, which sort of, you know, see, we've took some damage there on one of the axles, only 1%, so we're okay. But yeah, just a strange decision, and certainly having no fuel as well, in the new game. So I don't know what they're doing. I mean, is there any talk of a proper, you know, next Spin Tires game, like, you know, a full-fledged hauling game? I'm not sure. I don't think we're too far off the change of maps now, so we're heading to Smithville Dam. But I just like it, you know, it runs great, you know. I mean, we've got, whoops, that's the horn. Well, you know, we've got perfectly working mirrors. The truck inside looks great. They could do so much, couldn't they? And from what I understand, they're running a brand new engine on the new game as well. So, you know, I do wonder what it's going to look like. So we'll just pull up here. I'll stop the engine. Would be cool if you could just drive through the tunnel, but we just do this and it will change to Smithville Dam. And here we are, our truck has been transported through the tunnel to the next map. But so I haven't unlocked all this map yet. I'm thinking, now I went this way and I had a bit of trouble delivering to the site. I'm wondering whether I should go, this A's off to do it, won't it? Let's take that same route again. So I'm going to plan it. As you can tell, I'm super early in the base game. Okay, we've got to go through the farm. And just want to finish that last trophy, really. And if I can do it before Roadcraft comes out, which is May 20. How would you get there? Probably take a right and then a left. And some people don't use the way markers. I find them dead useful. What I don't want to do is go the wrong way. I guess, you know, if you wanted to make it super immersive, let's just, I will put those beacons on. You know, I sort of do my own little roleplay, if you like. You know, I'd sort of, you know, I make sure lights are on, I make sure the beacons are on. There's really no one else on this map, so I don't suppose it would particularly matter. But it's play your way, isn't it? You know, it's a massive sandbox. It's a lot of fun. And if you've had a hard day at work or you just need to unwind, you know, this game is, you know, easily in my top 3, easily. And we'll just see what comes of Roadcraft. So I think I did unlock the garage up here. The garage has been unlocked. Easy. Okay, let's throw it into auto. Okay, we'll give them a bit of a toot as we go by. And we'll head on down to the farm. I will put it in low high again, just because of these rocks. They do, if you come flying down here, there's a good chance you'll lose your load. And then, yeah, there's also a fair chance that you will damage your suspension. And I kind of like that, you know. You know, I like that you have to take a bit care, you know. Well, we haven't changed the time, so maybe we're at midday now. I reckon we'll make the drop before sundown. Now, there is a drop here on the right, so we'll just stay up on this high road. Oh dear. Come on. Let's throw it in low high. And Yeah, we don't need to be going through that water there. We'll stay up on the left. We haven't tipped so far with this. We do have the logging crane in case that does happen. So we're able to pick up our load. Now it's a bit boggy through here. But yeah, you imagine if it was like, you know, if it was raining, then maybe the water would be slightly higher. This would be harder to pass. As it is, it's quite a dry day. Oh, look how deep that is. You can just see how immersive this is. I don't really want to be getting stuck on any trees as we go by. Easy. A bit of a... So you can see how the truck does kind of tip. Even just going through what would you would consider quite a flat road, you know. But the wheels are all wet now. And they'll slowly get dusty and muddy again. I don't think we'll throw it. We'll throw it into high. There we go. Sort of on a muddy road. That'll be alright. Bit of a hill coming up, I think. But you know, like I said, coming back to the... Oh, what gear do I want? Coming back to the vanilla trucks that you do start with, they are really tough. You know, and I don't, you know, like I said, I play games to enjoy them. You know, if you've had a tough day at work, or, you know, you just want to relax, sometimes you don't want to be stressed out by a game, you know. So that's kind of where I come from anyway, and my thinking behind it all, really. But I think it's a terrific series. You know, I've obviously bought many of the seasons, supported the company because I've bought it on multiple platforms. I maybe even bought it on my Series S, to be fair. That's a good point, actually. I should probably put that this is the PlayStation 5 version of the game, although it still does look really good on the PlayStation 4. I think sadly we are coming to the end of that generation now, the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 5 now's come out, what's that been out, 5 years? For the first time really I've seen a massive crossover between the consoles. As in, like, you know, the PlayStation 5 come out, I've only had mine, what, 2 years? So even I was kind of late to the party on the PS5. But oh, it's a little bit deep. We got it. Cool, yeah, it's deep. Let's run it into low. There we go. And that looks quite tight through there. Let's see how we go. Let's go from the front. Right, ready? Handbrake off, give it a bit of beans. Oh, come on, let's go. We'll try not to scratch our truck up. Oh, it's spinning a bit. Hold on. Yeah, we're through. We're through. There we go. Well, that tree's going to have to go, innit? Crikey. Alright, let's put it... Don't tell me. We're not stuck. I think it's a power issue. Let's go... Low high should do it. Okay, what do you think we're stuck on? I can't really... I might just back it up a bit. We're going to have to use a winch. I can't really see what it's stuck on. Got enough clearance. high? No, that's going to still... Okay. Let's, it seems silly winching off the tree in front of us. Let's put a winch on. We'll put it on the front there and we will head to... I do wish they would change this design slightly. Where is my winch point? There, it's coming round. Okay, I don't want that tree. I kind of want to go for that one there. Okay, so let's pull through. But that tree, sadly, is going to have to go, the one in front. Oh, crikey, come on. Well, see, and this is why you should probably scout. Right, okay. So, I don't understand why it won't go through. Right, come on. Let's maybe keep the power down. Come on. Oh, this is a good video, isn't it? Why are we not going through? It looks alright. Ah, okay. Is it stopping there? Yeah, I reckon that's the problem. That back right wheel seems to be stuck. Whoops, that's the horn. Okay, alright. So let's see if we can get a winch point on the back of the trailer. And just winch it. We're not quitting. Just need to find, there's a winch point. Okay, let's come around. Let's go for that one there. Right, let's pull that trailer out. There we go. Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, you got this. Right, we'll just pull that, take the handbrake off. No, it is not going through. So I'm wondering whether the back of the trailer is wider than the front. We are proper stuck here, aren't we? Okay. Well, I didn't envision this, and this is why you should perhaps scout before you go through, but I... Come on. No. Yeah, definitely the back axles, isn't it? Okay. Right. We'll go to plan B and we will see. There's just so many winch points. I just wish like you could push a stick forward and just have like a maybe like a 45-degree portion of these rather than kind of going all around the world for it. Okay, let's try that one. Now handbrake's on. We're going to reverse and we're going to pull. Right, okay, thank goodness for that. We are through. Well, we're not through. Nightfall is now coming. Right, okay, what other things have we got? So, is it worth aborting that route And again, probably should have scouted it, but just heading up there, because I've played them before, I think we might be able to go that way. We'll just reverse this up as best we can. My reversing skills are not too bad. There we go. Okay. Right. We'll head a different way. Oh, didn't really foresee that. I literally thought if my truck goes through, then obviously a trailer should go through, but they're obviously a bit wider on the back. There is a dual axle, so we're losing light. We'll throw it in low high, never heal here. Bum bum bum. So yeah, a chill game, but obviously one that can be, you know, you don't always foresee the problems you're going to come across. But that's part of the fun, right? If it was, it would be boring if you didn't come across these kind of obstacles. I did think for a minute that we were going to have to go and bring out another truck to get us out of trouble. It's quite a tight corner. I've just taken it quite wide. But I do need to scout the rest of... The sun's going down. I need to scout the rest of the map. So I reckon we're going to sort of carry on that straight and narrow. Is it worth sticking it in the high? Okay. Yeah, go on. Oh, no, she doesn't like it. Okay. Let's stay on auto for a minute. I keep following this road round. Like I said, I've not scouted ahead, but I've got a good idea this will come back around to the drilling site, which is where we're heading to. I think we will put that in low high. I do not need to tip it now. I was going to say, is that that's not one of my trailers? No. Again, first person view, really nice. I suppose if you were really hardcore, then you would drive like this. But I do like seeing the tyres just go through the mud and the water. I like seeing the loads, so more often than not I will play like this. Yeah, I reckon the drilling site's down here. I will just check the map once more. Let's check it. Yeah, so it's literally forward, isn't it? So I did think it would be. And there we go, we've made it. Well, we haven't made it just yet. Let's not count our chickens just yet. Because anything could go wrong. But we're going to make it before dark, which is kind of cool. So if you are enjoying the video, do smash that like. If you don't like it, smash a dislike. It's all good to me. I'm not going to take this channel too seriously. I'm just going to have some fun with it, see where it goes. There's a lot of people who do it who I really enjoy their content, and I thought, well, I play games and sort of why not, I'll give it a go. But I do want to try and do the more slow and enjoy the environments, you know. I'll put this down as a slow video rather than steady. My idea is that any video is marked slow, then it will be quite relaxing, and any one video called steady will be a little bit more action, but still, you know, with an idea of going and taking our time, you know, through the game and enjoying it. So here we are at our drop. It's a drilling site. They're looking for logs. I don't know if we have to come back here. That's a bit muddy through there, isn't it? Okay, we'll just put it straight so we can unload them. And let's do it. One set of long logs. Oh, well, that was kind of an anticlimax. So the next set of logs need to go to the quarry. Well, that's a video for another day. I don't ever want to make my videos too long. I don't know which, this may come in half an hour or something like that, but a great game, you know, one that I have absolutely enjoyed over the years. And if I can just get that platinum trophy, I did speak to someone on Reddit and they said that they had the same problem, and that on their second playthrough it just randomly popped. And I did ask them, you know, was it on Michigan or was it on Alaska, and they said they couldn't remember, so hopefully it will pop for me soon. But we'll knock the engine off. And there's obviously a waterfall not far from here. Isn't it a shame you can't just get out the truck? You know, we've got Alaskan road truckers, which, well, I did buy, and I put 90 hours into that game, and I really wanted to like it. But, you know, they never fixed the AI traffic, and there was just some bugs that were consistently doing my head in, so I did call it a day after 90 hours. But I would love to get out the truck and just finish the video and see if we can find that waterfall that we can hear. Nightfall is upon us, and our driver was asleep until I moved the steering wheel. So that's it for another video. If you liked it, then hit like. If you like the content, hit subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Have an amazing day. Take good care of yourselves. Bye.